welcome to Take Off with Alex. My name is Alex. I'm a flight attendant for a major U.S. carrier, and this is day 1 of 6. I'm so sleepy. It is currently like 8:10 p.m. I'm in Tampa, Florida. This weekend, my family took a trip to Washington, D.C. My wife's high school, not really lifelong, friend had a baby shower in D.C. We decided to make a weekend out of it. It was chaotic. We had a really good day yesterday. Went to the Air and Space Museum. It was windy. The kids were tired, so that was basically all they had the capacity for. My wife went to the baby shower. We just kind of hung out at the hotel. And then we went and got dinner. Again, they were really tired, so we just grabbed something quickly. I did not sleep well last night because I sleep very heavily. I'm one of 6 kids. I had to sleep heavy in order to sleep. Because I used to wake up early. The morning was often pretty boring, very quiet. So I eventually turned myself into a stay up late at night, especially in high school, get things done, and sleep in the morning. I'm much more of a night owl. I didn't even remember where I was going with that. So I woke up a lot last night because I didn't want to wake the kids up when my alarm first went off at 4:50 this morning. I got up a lot, like every hour, if not a little more than that. So that's a bummer. Made me very tired. I was originally supposed to go to Sacramento today, and somebody asked me if I wanted a 3-day instead of a 2-day, and I said, yes, please. So I'm in Tampa tonight. We do 3 legs tomorrow to Santa Barbara, and then come back to Baltimore, and then I have another 3-day. Because we were in D.C., I did not have time to cook and prep, so I took some food left over from our trip. I had a croissant breakfast sandwich and some potatoes that I had on the plane. Midday today, we had a really chaotic morning, so I just did not have my usual breakfast. Our Uber ride canceled on us. We had our train was an hour and a half delayed, possibly even later. It got to the point where we had flex tickets, and so we got on another train. My wife nearly missed my wife and kids nearly missed their flight back home to Charleston. And they would have had to wait until like 3 o'clock. So we had like an 8-something flight. Luckily, it was a little delayed. They got to the airport, ran to the gate. They got there. And then I was on time for work. So got to fly on Maryland 1, which is our flagship plane of Maryland. So that was pretty cool. Haven't flown on that one yet. And I worked from Baltimore to Providence to Tampa. Not too bad. Went on a walk. By the time I was ready to go out to the pool, it was really shady, and it was too cold for me to lay there. So, excuse me. Went on a walk in the sun. Ordered my food. Because I didn't have time to prep, we were in DC. I ordered food from Sprouts Market. It's a chain, lots of healthier organic food, some prepared meals. So I did a mix, and I'll share that in just a few minutes. We get up to, I lobby tomorrow, at 6 a.m. and then we go to St. Louis, and St. Louis to Las Vegas, and Las Vegas to Santa Barbara. And we have like 18 hours in Santa Barbara. I've not been to Santa Barbara yet. At least with my airline. I'm pretty sure I've been to the pier. I might be thinking of Santa Monica, though. We'll find out tomorrow. We're close to the beach, so I'm super pumped just to take a walk. Yeah. So, with that said, I'm going to bed, and we'll see what tomorrow has in store for us. Hey y'all, just got done talking to my grandmother. She lives in more central South Carolina. It was nice, good catching up. We're trying to meet up with her for her birthday, which was a month ago, but that's just a flight attendant life. We are in Santa Barbara. We did 3 legs today. Tampa, St. Louis, Las Vegas here. Easy, didn't serve on the last leg, too bumpy. Just took a nice walk on the beach. May go back out, but yet again, I locked myself out of my room. Got downstairs, noticed I didn't have my sunglasses, went, oh, I'll just run back up. No, I will not. So, going to the lobby, which is a little bit of ways from my room, and that'll be that. It was nice. It was very breezy, but it's warm. I started off with a sweatshirt, did not need it eventually. So, put my feet in the sand, did some walking, walked along the pier. It's been lovely. So, I don't really have much to report tomorrow. Tomorrow what? how many legs do we have? 2 legs. We go from here to Las Vegas and Las Vegas to Baltimore. We don't actually lobby here until 7:30, and then our flight doesn't push until like 8:30, so that's late for an AM trip. Get back to Baltimore. We're released by like 7:50 p.m., so we get in at like, I want to say we land like 7:20. So not too bad. I'm happy about that. Then we'll go to hotel and have another 3 days. Yeah, see what happens. So yesterday we did 1 leg from Santa Barbara to Las Vegas, and then Las Vegas to Baltimore. Simple, not too bad. First flight was like 48 minutes. We didn't think we were gonna serve, and then the captain called and said it was actually gonna be okay. So got that service out pretty quickly. And then we had basically a 4-hour flight to Baltimore. Wasn't too bad, got here by, like 7:20, got to the hotel around 8:30. And now I'm getting ready for my next trip. So thank you so much for watching. Nice, easy trip. And we'll see you next time.